Hello, all my Libras. Okay, welcome to you all's March 20th through 26th week forecast reading. Okay, before we get into the tarot, let's talk about some key astrology points that I found very interesting and important for you all to know this week. So the sun will be transitioning out of Pisces into Aries, which is giving this energy of rebirth or new cycle beginning, right? Also with the sun is exalted in the sign of Aries. So there will be this overall theme and energy of exaltation in everything that's being done this week, right? And for the remainder of Aries season. Especially when it comes down to the qualities and aspects and things that are like connected to the sun. Okay. Now moving on to the moon. The moon will start off in Libra and end in Aquarius for this week. Definitely this is giving that our thoughts and mind definitely have heavy effect over our emotions or vice versa. Okay. Also with the moon, the major phase for the moon this week is going to be the last quarter phase in Capricorn, which is giving, okay, the energy of releasing certain things in order to learn our lesson, in order to gain ground, and gain ground in the way of moving forward in your life, okay, and also gaining ground in the way of stability, right? And then lastly, we have Mars, since the sun is going to be moving into Aries, okay? And Mars rules Aries. Mars is all about our actions, our passions, our drive, sex, all those sorts of things, just actions, period. Okay? And it is going to be in Aquarius. So our actions this week is definitely going to be geared towards things of Aquarian-like things, okay? So geared towards innovation, rebellion, the future, all those sorts of things. You know what I'm saying? Innovation, all of that. All right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into you all's tarot. We're going to get 3 cards from each deck, 3 cards from this Attack on Titan deck, and 3 cards from the Illuminati tarot deck. The first card is going from this deck is going to represent the overall energy for my Libras. Okay. The second card is going to represent the underlying energy or the why for the overall energy for my Libras. And then lastly, the third card is going to represent the energy that's driving my Libras this week. Here's you all's overall. Here's you all's underlying energy. Okay. And lastly, here is you all's energy that's driving you all. Now we're going to get the 3 cards from this deck. The first card is going to represent the protagonist energy, which is going to tell us how you all can tap into these energies here, these major energies here for you all this week. 311 was just on the timer. The second card is going to represent the antagonist energy, and it's going to tell us what potential blockages or distractions is going to keep you all from tapping into these major energies for you all this week. And then the third card is going to be the advice considering the protagonist and the antagonist. So let's get 3 cards, okay? Let's get 1 card for you all's protagonist energy, 1 card for you all's antagonist, and 1 card for you all's advice. Lovely, okay? Let's go ahead and tap into it, Libra, all right? You all's overall energy is the Chariot, okay? The Chariot is connected to Cancer, a fellow cardinal sign like you all selves, which means action-oriented sign, okay? Now, the Chariot here being the overall energy for you all, definitely moving passionately fast and very focused towards you all's desires this week is the overall energy. Definitely tapping into the energy of this piercing type of charging energy, right? Charging forth, piercing type of energy. So going through all blockages, making your way through all type of obstacles. Nothing is going to stand in your way, basically, is the overall energy. And the reason for that being is the Emperor. Delicious. Now, Libras, you all are the opposite sign of Aries, and that is the sign that rules this card and that rules the Emperor, right? and it's about to be Aries season. So that means this full moon definitely, I believe, is going to be in Libra. This next full moon, at least. Now, definitely, the reason why you all have this Chariot energy, um, as the overall energy for you all is because of this Emperor energy. You all may have just recently regained some type of power, or at least stepped into you all's own power and took control and the wheel back of you all's own life, which is giving off this energy and emitting and oozing this energy for you all this week to come, of charging forward and not being stopped by anything, nothing standing in your way, nothing at least being able to stand in your way. So far, there's a lot of cardinal energy, a lot of action-oriented, piercing type of energy. You got Cancer and Aries, and then you all are Libra. Those are three cardinal signs right there already. Now let's look at the energy that's driving you all. We have the Magician. This is kind of like Aries and Gemini energy to me mixed together. Yes, the Magician as the energy that's driving you all. This makes a lot of sense. Since 616 was just on a timer, you all may want to look up the angel number. But definitely with the Magician card being here, what I'm getting is confidence in you, in yourself, confidence that you all have everything that you need in order to take on a new adventure, right? So you all definitely are feeling the love, okay? You all are definitely tapping into the energy and tapping it into the power that is you, okay? So let's go ahead and look at the protagonist energy. Wow. I think Gemini just had the Sun card in this position. Very interesting. The Sun card keeps popping out. Definitely. A lot of people is going a lot of goodness, happiness, golden days, right? Just golden energy is happening for a lot of other people, a lot of other signs during this time, during this week. I'm glad to see it. I'm happy to see it. So definitely the way for you to tap into and get into the flow of these energies here, these major energies for you all Libras this week, is to focus on what makes you come alive. Focus on what gives you life, right? Doing what it is that you're passionate about and desire to do, right? And also manifesting what it is that you all love and tapping into you all's inner child. The antagonist energy is the King of Pentacles. Okay, now this is literally the second card. Literally the second card. Like same card, both these cards, same card, same position as Geminis. You may want to go look at that. Even if you're not a Gemini, y'all may want to go look at that one. But yeah, King of Pentacles being here, definitely focusing too much on the material world this week is what can serve as a potential blockage, right? Or not moving. You know what I'm saying? Kind of being stubborn and staying still. Because this energy here, this is very fast moving energy. Okay, the Chariot is very fast moving energy. And Taurus is an earth elemental sign that's also a fixed sign. That is a extremely slow fucking moving energy right there. Okay, let's just get that out the way. So refusing to move and trying to stay where you're at right now and trying to become comfortable with where you're at is definitely what's going to turn this energy off, okay, for you this week. Now, advice considering your protagonist and antagonist energies. Oh, wow, we have the Princess of Swords. Yes, becoming curious. This card also gives me Gemini energy. Y'all may want to go look at Gemini. That's interesting. But yeah, Princess of Swords. Becoming curious, just letting that inner child out, right? Becoming curious and letting your inner child like reign supreme this week, okay? Definitely. Mastering you all's mind as well. With that being said, that's all I have for you all, for all my lovely Libras, okay? Love, light, peace, power, and abundance to you all. Ashe, amen, and period. Deuces.